What's up, y'all? Today, I'm in a tent. It's a legitimate tent. All right, top secret location. And I'm gonna be eating some burgers. New Shake Shack menu came out. I have to do all the new Shake Shack menus or the limited time drops. I feel like I've done all of them and I don't wanna miss that streak. This drop is a summer barbecue release, smoky barbecue. I got 2 smoky barbecue bacon burgers right here. I got some bacon barbecue cheese fries right here, and I got a s'more shake. I got 1 single and 1 double, but these look very similar to me. So we'll have to figure that out. But I paid 28 bucks, and if they're both singles, it is what it is at the end of the day. Let me give you a quick look at what one of these burgers looks like. They're looking really nice. If you're a fan of barbecue burgers, I think you would. I mean, I haven't even tasted them yet, but these look right up that alley because you have pickles, barbecue sauce, you have these crispy fried onions, you got a good hefty amount of bacon, and it looks pretty well crisped as well. We have the burger patty, and yeah, that's about it. And I believe both of them are like that. One of them should have another patty, but it is what it is. Here are the fries. Nothing too crazy to look at, but there's a layer of cheese sauce on the fries and a layer of barbecue sauce with bacon bits in that barbecue sauce. So that'll be nice to enjoy. Do I have a fork? Nope. Last but not least, this is the final thing that they released. This is the s'more shake. And I've never had a s'more shake before, but looking forward to trying it. By the way, I came down with something. I didn't know what it is. Maybe a little cold or something, so not feeling 100%, but we'll see what we can get through here. Let me just start off with a complaint. Yo, if you're dropping a smoky Shake Shack menu and you don't include a barbecue chicken sandwich in that lineup, what are you even doing? Barbecue chicken? Come on. They didn't come out with any kind of chicken special, nothing with nugs, nothing with the sandwich, so they only came out with the burger. But hopefully it's good. It looks good. Let's try it. It's very good. Wow. That's one of the better barbecue burgers I've had. First bite judgment right there. You're getting a lot of that, the texture. I'm liking that texture a lot. You're getting that crispy bacon, which is actually crispy. The crisp through the pickle, the crisp through the crust of this kind of like smash burger style burger patty, and the crispy onions as well. So you're getting attacked with flavor and texture. That, my friends, is quite delicious. Definitely would like to try the double because one thing that is catching me off guard a little bit, sorry if I'm blocking the light here, it's not the most juicy burger. I thought with slathering barbecue sauce on there, it would make it very kind of almost too wet. But on the flip side, it's almost a little bit, I don't want to say dry, but I could see some burger aficionados calling this dry. And, you know, it does have a lot of dry ingredients, which may be soaking up the extra sauce, like the crispy onions and whatnot. But maybe just because I'm out in the middle of nowhere. Let's try these fries. Yeah, okay. Yeah, every time I do this, you know, whenever I go for the fries, you always get a much better taste of the actual sauce they're using. Quite smoky. Sweet, smoky barbecue sauce. I like the balance with the cheese sauce as well. I think it's almost crucial. It balances out more of that kind of salty cheese. with the sweet, tangy, smoky barbecue sauce. So far, so good. Let's try this damn shake, man. It looks a little bit runny, but they gave me a spoon and a straw here. Last time I had a shake, I think I was drinking it through a straw, and I got completely ridiculed for it. Anyway, this is almost straw worthy. It's a little bit, maybe you can see the texture here. It's not bad. It's definitely not bad. Let's try it. Okay, right off the bat, mini marshmallows. I'm not a hater or a lover of marshmallows. I just, I don't go out of my way to seek them out and eat them, but if they're around, I'll munch on a few. This is nice. I like the crumble of the graham cracker or whatever they're using. Overall flavor is nice. I wish it had way more graham cracker dust in there. That's my only thing. That would really be the trifecta. And let me try it with the straw. Definitely straw worthy on this shake right here. So yeah, I am pleased with everything, except I wish they had a chicken option for this barbecue menu. Like, why not? What are you doing? And more graham crackers in here. But it's nice to get that s'more flavor. You know, s'mores are not a thing here in Korea. I bet you if you polled a bunch of people, maybe now, people might know about it, but I bet you a ton of people don't even know what a s'more is. Because graham crackers are not a thing here. I've never seen one singular graham cracker in this whole country. Which, I don't know, are there any substitutes for graham crackers? I'm sure you get them online for a hefty fee. But, I don't know if I'm really about that life, you know what I mean? See if I can get a little light streak coming in. Oh, it is what it is, you know. I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants out here. But yeah, all right. Pretty much reviewed everything. I would give this, I don't really do scores sometimes if I don't want to. But I do want to answer a question from a commenter. A few videos ago, I asked, like, hey, leave me some questions if you got any. And I got one from _shadow, or at _shadow _8793. So shout out to you, and shout out to anyone who leaves a question in the future that I might get to you. I don't have the exact comment in front of me. You know, I'm out here, but they said something like, I know that this might be a wacko question, but are there any specific conspiracy theories that you believe in? And if not, any that you find interesting? And good, I like that question. Not too wacko. Depends who you asked, but unfortunately, I don't have an interesting answer for it. Short answer is no to both. I don't have any specific conspiracy theories that I believe in. At least any popular ones, or just any that I can name off the top of my head. Any, yeah. Or I don't have any that I find particularly interesting that I've spent some time delving into. Nothing like that. But I do find conspiracy theories quite interesting. So, yeah, I didn't really prepare anything to talk about, but let's just get into that mindset. You know, I'm in a tent. I feel like this is a good setting to talk about them. Just go with the flow. So, I mean, off the top of my head, the most common ones, flat Earth. That's birds aren't real. I mean, that's been proven true. 9/11, inside job, JFK, inside job, moon landing. Yeah, none of those. Here's the thing, though. None of those, like specifically in particular, I believe in. But if any of those, except the birds aren't real thing, but the other ones, like, if they came out to be proven to be true, or like maybe even just some evidence that shows that stuff has been covered up, which I'm sure like there's been a lot of stuff covered up for like national security reasons. If it came out to be true, I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, it wouldn't really shock me. You know what I mean? I feel like we've definitely reached this place in this day and age where everyone's very like distrustful of the government, or a lot of people are. I've always been. Well, it's not like I think they're out for an evil purpose. It's just that behind closed doors, who knows what's going on. I can be kind of a skeptic sometimes. But that goes both ways. I'm talking like skeptical toward, conspiracy theories. The easiest answer is probably the right one, I guess. Is that what they say? But, oh man, I'm really rambling here. I did take some cold medicine, so bear with me, y'all. So I'm like skeptical to a lot of these conspiracy theories, but I'm also skeptical toward, I'm also skeptical toward like the government, you know what I mean? I'm skeptical to basically a lot of things, you know what I mean? So I'm in that kind of middle ground where it's like, yeah, you could be right. The conspiracy theorists, or like, well, or it could just be wrong, you know? The most I'll do is I'll watch a few videos on YouTube and then like take a shallow dive. I'm all about the shallow dives when it comes to that stuff. Watch a whole video and climb back out of that hole. I've seen people, I know people who have gone really deep down those holes and they're still down there. And it kind of sucks because it like takes over their identity almost, you know? So, but there are a lot of people down in those holes. And so maybe it's like a community thing, you know? Maybe people like to find a community with other people who have a similar interest and kind of mindset toward that type of thing. And they, you know, form a community. I've seen some of those like flat earth conventions and whatnot. Oh, that's one. Like, that's so stupid, man. Oh. Some of them make me a little bit angry, but I think by far the thing that I'm interested in the most, I have a couple things that I'm interested in the most that aren't really necessarily conspiracy theories. There are a lot of conspiracy theories revolving around these topics, though. Aliens and pyramids. And I say these in like different, I don't believe in the ancient aliens thing per se, but I'm talking about these in separate categories. Like, you see a lot of stuff on aliens these days, UFOs, UAPs. Bob Lazar is a classic character. Something, I don't know what's going on. Like David Fravor, that's the one that really opened my eyes a little bit. From like squinty eye to like just normal eye, you know? I know. This dude sounds absolutely legit. And I 100% believe he saw something. What is that? I don't know. I don't know what he saw. I'm extremely curious. If there's one thing... All right, let me get this out of the way. Do I believe in aliens? Yes. Do I believe aliens have visited Earth and are like monitoring us and all that stuff? Not necessarily, no. But maybe. But I definitely believe aliens exist in this vast universe. In my lifetime, if I have one wish of something to go down, it would either be something like world peace or meeting aliens. Nice ones. And maybe, actually, in a perfect world, maybe meeting aliens would unite humanity. You know what I mean? It's a little twofer. But yeah, I don't know about that. The pyramids, when I say pyramids, I specifically am talking about pyramids of Giza. I just don't know how they built them. And the fact that nobody does is just very intriguing to me. And if you look up some of like how, like that would have taken so much work. And it's just, even if, you know, it was just pure manpower, like to organize, like just to organize that effort to build those things. You're looking at like a 40-story building or something. Like I walk around and sometimes I see these 40-story apartment buildings and I'm like, damn, that's a tall ass building. And then I imagine like, what if the pyramid was going that high? I've never been there, haven't seen them in person, but like, damn, that's just a big ass effort to coordinate. You know what I mean? Like, sheesh, even if it was just like, you know, simple, hard work. It's just completely fascinating to me. Damn. Doing work on the shake. A little bit hot out here. Or in here. But yeah, man. Thank you for the question. I don't know. Went off track. Didn't really have a good answer, but thank you for the question. If you got any more, leave them in the comments. I feel like, well, here's one thing where my brain does go sometimes. I'll just fill you in. So I did mention Bob Lazar earlier. Classic character. Like, I feel like when I hear his story, it seems like he believed everything he saw 100%. Seems like it. I'm no psychologist out here. But my mind automatically jumps to an even more like a different conspiracy. So maybe I am kind of have that part in my brain where I'm like, my mind goes to, what if he was like part of this government program who was like trying to brain control people, and they needed this guy to like cover up, to draw attention away from other like government testing, as in like aircraft or whatever, or something, you know, and they on a super secret. I'm talking MK Ultra type of like inserting ideas into people's minds type thing. They picked this guy. They figured out he'd probably be easy to influence. He'd be the perfect guy. They picked him, and it worked. And then he's out there, like, truly believing in stuff that maybe never happened. That's another conspiracy. I don't know if anyone else has come up with that. I just came up with that, you know, off the dome. But it would almost be just as, if not more believable for me, if that was what actually happened. I don't know if I'm making much sense right now, to be honest with you. I haven't had a cold in a long time. I haven't taken cold medicine in a long time. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm about to skate out of here. So, thank you for watching. I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.